TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
We continue to learn new details this evening after a gunman opened fire in a crowded department store in El Paso, Texas. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Katie Opperly. Officials have confirmed at least 20 people are dead and 26 are wounded. One person has been arrested. Sources say he's 21-year-old Patrick Crucius from Dallas. NBC's Chris Pallone has more.
On a devastating day in El Paso, Texas Governor Greg Abbott delivered heart-rending confirmation of the community's worst fears.
20 innocent people from El Paso have lost their lives, and more than 24 more are injured.
The carnage happened at a crowded Walmart just miles from the Mexican border when a man walked in and opened fire.
The shots were going, do, 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 do. And then he was like, is that gunshots? I said yes. People were running inside saying there was a shooter.
Police say the first 911 calls came in around 10 local time. Panicked shoppers and workers tried to hide or escape once they realized what was going on.
I thought it was just like loud boxes being dropped or something, and until they got closer and closer, and when they went inside, it's when it got louder.
Police say people reported hearing shots in a mall which sits just yards from the Walmart. SWAT teams could be seen searching that shopping center too. Despite initial reports of there being more than one shooter, police say they believe there was just a single gunman and that he is in police custody. Sources tell NBC News he is a 21-year-old Dallas area man named Patrick Crucius. Witnesses say he was armed with a rifle. People who survived the attack are still trying to make sense of it.
It's something really shocking to me. I'm pretty shocked. I'm scared.
Chris Pallone, NBC News.
Police in some U.S. cities have increased patrols near shopping centers after today's attack. We have a warning tonight about human trafficking locally, specifically situations that are raising red flags. In just the last 3 years, North Dakota's Human Trafficking Task Force has helped 381 victims, including 89 children. Melissa Williams is a human trafficking navigator for YouthWorks, which helps victims in our area.
If you see something that looks or feels uncomfortable, always say something. The more we speak up as a community or as a state and understand that this isn't okay, the more conversation we can have around it.
There are many resources in our area for victims. For more information, visit our website. That's valleynewslive.com and click on this story.
I'm not going to discuss that past. I'm not going to discuss any of that. Right now, I'm focused on this.
And this meaning like the murder and arson charges?
Yes.
A man accused of killing a Fargo woman will be in court on Monday. Several people who say they know Sheldon Davis have reached out to us saying they believe he's the one who killed 52-year-old Denise Anderson. Valley News Team's Joshua Pagaro spoke to Davis last night in his jail cell a day after his arrest. Here's the second part of that conversation.
Throughout a 20-minute interview, 44-year-old Sheldon Davis maintained his innocence, saying he didn't kill Denise Anderson.
Even if I, thought that I could get away with it, I wouldn't want to do it. Just for conscience sakes.
So did you love her?
I did. I did love her.
Davis says he and Anderson got along great, despite friends and family telling us that he would verbally and physically assault her throughout their 7-month relationship. We saw text messages and photos that Anderson's son shared where Davis was accused by Anderson of hitting her. We confronted him in our jailhouse interview with the photos.
Are you saying that you never laid your hands on her before?
I'm saying we've had our problems. Like I said, I'm not going to discuss these issues here. These are past issues, and me and her moved forward from any types of issues we've had before.
Davis claims to have left his North Fargo apartment that Thursday morning for work. Later, firefighters would be called for a blaze at his apartment. Police would find Anderson dead inside, but they say it wasn't the flames or smoke that killed her. Authorities say her body was found with traumatic injuries.
None of them was there. None of them seen me do nothing. For anybody to say I did it, it's all accusation. and speculation. There's no proof to it.
Davis claims he and Anderson were trying to move forward with their relationship.
You can think whatever you want to think, but that's not always the way it is.
Court documents reveal a lengthy criminal rap sheet which he did not want to discuss. He says he wanted to speak to the media because of doubts he has of getting out of jail.
I don't know if I can prove this case. I don't know that I can.
Davis also says that he loved her and he cannot wait for his day in court. In Fargo, Joshua Piguero, Valley News Live.
We have the complete interview on our website, valleynewslive.com. Dozens enjoyed a taste of Germany in Fargo today. The free event was held this afternoon and drew quite the crowd. A band played traditional German music with a dance floor on hand for those brave enough to bust a move. Food and drinks were also sold, including a beer garden for those 21 and over.
This is one of our first outings. We would just want them to bring our son to and enjoy time as a family.
I like that it's family oriented. You get to find different things for the kids to do, try new German food. They have the playground.
There was also traditional German craftsmanship with lace making, wood carving, and paper ornament making. It was a busy afternoon at West Acres Mall in Fargo as they celebrated their 47th birthday. The mall has been a part of the community for nearly 5 decades, so they decided to throw a birthday party. The event included live music, beer and cider, a photo booth, special giveaways, and much more for the entire family to enjoy.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with no wait weather.
And let's take a live look outside the Valley News Live Storm Team Skycam network shot at Luther Family Ford, and we are seeing partly cloudy to mostly clear skies, another mild and humid night, and we still have that southerly wind around 5 to 15, keeping temperatures up and also the humidity up. But tonight will be the last night that is the case. We got temperatures around the region into the lower to mid 70s across the southern valley, Lakes Country, lower 70s into the northern valley. Still a 76 at Devil's Lake, but temperatures into the upper 60s into the Jamestown area. There's your winds across the region, still 5 to 15 from a southerly direction. So one more mild and humid night, mainly clear skies across our Minnesota counties, the southern valley, with an increase in the clouds into the Devil's Lake basin. We do have a thunderstorm just off to the north of the Vidette area, and that's it for the moisture. The thunderstorms into portions of western North Dakota have dissipated. We're going to have a mainly dry and mainly clear overnight period. Now, we're going to keep that southerly flow through the evening and through most of the day on Sunday. High pressure in charge of our forecast. We got this cold front making its way through that will spark off some strong to severe thunderstorms in the 4 p.m. to midnight time frame as we go through the day tomorrow. Slight risk of severe weather. All modes are possible with damaging winds, large hail, possible tornadoes, and some flash flooding also possible with the heavy rain as we go through tomorrow afternoon. Here's how it looks on the hour-by-hour forecast with mainly clear skies during the overnight, but another mild overnight period, mid to upper 60s for most of us. And if you have any plans for your Sunday, do them into the early afternoon because this is 5 p.m. We got mostly sunny skies, still hot and humid, mid to upper 80s, but a line of thunderstorms does form around the 5-6 o'clock hour and then moves off to the south and to the east as we make our way through the late afternoon into early evening, getting into the Fargo area 7 to 8 p.m. and then moving into the Southern Valley and Lakes Country out of the viewing area by midnight. We could have some more post-frontal moisture, but that should not be severe. Temperatures on their way down as that front makes its way through and winds flip around to the north. So there's your high of 89 for tomorrow in Fargo. Increase in the clouds with the thunderstorms making their way through later on into the afternoon outside the Red River Valley into the low to mid 80s for highs, still with tropical levels of humidity. And then this is Monday around midnight. You could have a shower or thunderstorm anytime during the overnight period, but as the sun comes out tomorrow, we will see a nice drying trend, that wind flipping around to the north and to the west, and temperatures not bad for this time of year, upper 70s and lower 80s. Here's the photo of the day. It's called Sunset on West Silent Lake. Thank you to Renee for this one, using the background of the 7-day forecast. And watch out for those severe storms into the evening for tomorrow. We get the rain out of here by the overnight on Monday and the afternoon on Monday, back to mostly sunny skies, a high of 82 degrees, 85 Tuesday, mostly sunny, partly cloudy Wednesday, and Thursday getting into the upper 70s as we really cool down, but low to mid 80s for Friday and Saturday as we keep mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies and a nice dry weather pattern.
It looks like the week there's a lot of chances for some sun and some great weather.
A lot of sun. If you like upper 70s and lower 80s, this is the week for you after we get past tomorrow.
All right, perfect. Thanks, Justin. Still ahead tonight, if you are claiming to have a service animal, you'll want to make sure that you have the proper certifications. Coming up on Valley News Live at 10, we'll tell you how it could end up costing you a pretty penny if you don't.